Okay, so I've made a very interesting observation. The tank doesn't have a thermometer, so that's something I'd sort out straight away. So now I'm going to give these lids a good scrub. Needs to be done every now and then. My scrubber. Now refilling the aquarium, and there's a little bit of buffer left, so I want to put that in. Not too much at once. We want to raise the KH of the water up, and this will take time because that little bit isn't likely to do it. So we want to just keep raising the KH until we get it right. A bit more spare there. It's a big tank, so it'll definitely go through it until we get it right. Now, filling the aquarium up, about every 5 centimeters, we want to add some water ager. And just to give you an idea, this water ager, 1/5 of a teaspoon does 960 litres. So these products are very easy to overdose because they're very, very strong. And in this case, because the GH is very high, I don't want to be overdosing this. Now, I also don't want to be underdosing it because I don't want to be putting chlorine in the water. So doing a water change to lower the GH is the plan, and not overdosing this product is the plan. So 1 single teaspoon of this is more than enough for this tank. Clean like this, I tend to disturb everything up, and it's actually pretty common. Some jobs when I leave look worse than when I started, but once they all settle and then it will look much, much better. But once again, disturbing all the stuff in amongst the rocks and stuff often looks like one step backwards to get a step forward. When we're dosing the aquarium with products, it's really important the products make it into the tank, because that could be lots of water ager. And if that water ager was meant to be in the tank and it's found its way onto the lids, it's not too helpful. Just something like bubble machine, and the backwash is now working absolutely perfectly. Just want to do it often. If we see it is dirty, we do it more often. If it's pretty clean when we do a backwash, we don't need to do it perfectly now. That's the dirty water coming out. Then every now and then we turn the pump on. That blows a whole lot of air into here. Then we turn it off. The water comes out very dirty. And now we really have to keep repeating this process until that's clean. Otherwise, if we... Oh, it's got much cleaner. Wow.
So you want to, we put a bit of water in there?
Very important. Tap water goes nowhere near this filter. Because if we're unlucky and there's lots of chlorine on the day of the tap water, we'll kill off the good bacteria and we'll be in trouble. Never use tap water. Always use water from the fish tank that's had water ager in it. So there's no chlorine. We've turned the tap on. We've turned the pump on. We're now refilling the filter. Once that fills up, we can then turn the pump off. We can then turn the tap off. The filter is now refilled with tank water, and then we can continue backwashing until this comes out clean after we've done a blow. Now we've turned the filters back on. We've got water coming out of here, and all the junk's coming in from the filter, and that's totally expected. Working beautifully now, no leaks, and everything looks very good. If this gets done very regularly, I'll be very happy. I'd look at doing it once a month, and then if you backwash it and it's pretty clean, you could probably do it less. Clean the filter up, just doing a bit more of a gravel clean, just to remove the waste that's building up after we've turned the pump back on, which is very normal, and that should settle soon, and this should be all nice and clear. After a major clean like this has had 2 quarter water changes, which is basically a half water change, which is the most you ever want to change at once. So always keep an eye on white spot after a big water change like this. Considering it's summer, it's probably going to be fine. But when you do come down to visit us at the shop, we really want you to bring a video of the tank running so we can see everything going on in the tank. And we also want to see a video with all your bits and pieces, your water ages, your fish foods, your buffers and stuff like that. And bring us a water sample. And then if we can check the water and we can check out your situation, then we can just guide you and make sure that we're giving you good advice. Now, when we're feeding the fish in the future, we want to be watching these fish's bellies, because most of them are quite good, but some of them are a little bit on the skinny side. So feeding better quality food and about the same amount that was fed before, that should really fix the bellies up, but we need to keep an eye on these bellies. They're definitely too thin. Once this settles, It'll be very beautiful.